What's up, y'all? This video is going to be a little bit different than most of ours because this is about, obviously, like the title says, some stuff that we got from Temu. So we're getting ready for spooky season around the farm. And one of the things that we like to do is a big Halloween bash. And we did it last year, did a trick-or-treat trail in the woods, kind of Zubu style. And we made most of the things that went in the woods. And what we like to do is just buy things as cheap as we can and make things out of them to make them look more expensive or just more spooky. And so this year I figured I would try out Temu because I recently got a really big, like 10 by 30 tent from there that was super, super nice. So I just thought, you know what, with the price of Halloween stuff and the fact that we want to go bigger and better every single year, we're going to buy some stuff from Temu. So I'm someone, when I'm buying from Amazon and anywhere, I like to look at the reviews. Places like Amazon have really descriptive reviews. There's pictures, there's videos, whereas Temu, most of their reviews are very short. And while you can kind of go off of them, they're just so short and usually no pictures and no videos that it is really hard to see, are they good or not? So I thought I'll make a video of things that we got because there are some bigger decorative things. So I wanted to do a video to show you guys what is worth buying from there and what we might have not really gotten a bad thing of, but I just didn't read the description enough, obviously. So get comfy and get ready because I'm going to show you some of the coolest stuff that we got from Temu and a couple things that I should have read the dimensions better on. So I'm going to start off with what we really went to Temu for. And the biggest reason we went is because we wanted some more animatronic things. We did buy a really giant, awesome animatronic recently from Home Depot, and I'm going to do another video when we put that together to show you what we got, how cool it is, and how well it works and how easy it is to put together. But this one's all about what we got from Temu and how they work. And what we wanted to do is save a little money instead of buying a bunch of $200, $300, $400 animatronics to get something spooky and something with noise and movement into the woods. We went on Temu. We got a couple animatronic things that we're going to beef up, but I'm going to show you what they look like right now before we beef them up. And then in a later video, when we show how we're decorating the woods and the farm, we'll show you what we did to make them more bulky, better quality looking. But honestly, I'm super impressed. So the first thing we got was this spooky clown. He is so cool, you guys. He's so cool. So he's got chains to hang up his hands here. And he goes all the way down. Super cool. And I will do another shot of him so you can see him all at once. But he's really cool. Obviously, his body is not super filled in, but he was only $20.39. And when you're paying, like I said, $200, $300, $400 for animatronics, you really can't beat one that's $20. So he has a battery pack in the back. I did open it already so we could put batteries in and test him out so that I could show you guys how well he works and how spooky he really is. So he is obviously plastic, but he does, his eyes are gonna light up. He's got some really spooky hands in here that are awesome. He's got the coolest spooky purple hair, and he's just gonna hang, and we will eventually beef up his body. His clothing is empty, but honestly, it's got plenty of room for me to shove stuff in. And for $20, you can't beat it. He is motion censored too. So you can just turn him on or you can put him on motion sensor. Obviously for our trick or treat, he'll do motion sensor. So here he is. As you can see, he's super cool. He rumbles, he shakes, he says crazy stuff, and he's just super awesome. And again, for 20 bucks, You cannot beat this. We'll beef up his body a little bit. We'll hang him on a tree and do up a really cool circus theme around him. And he'll be a really cool treat station that spooks out the kids for sure. I thought that he was a super cool buy. And again, you can either just turn him on or turn him to sensor so that he pops on when kids go by. And he is super spooky and awesome. So I am super happy with that buy. And I just wanted to show you guys because, again, when I'm buying things, especially things that are electric, and I'm trying to get a feel for how big is this, I want to know, is this worth the money? Even though, really, can you go wrong when it's 20 bucks? So the next thing we got is a witch. And this one I love even more, you guys. And it was even cheaper. So this one was $17. And she is so cool. So this one's actually even longer than, and she's heavier too. Look at her. Again, she's got really cool plasticky arms and really creepy hands. And these ones you can actually pose. And again, the body's empty. The arms are a little empty. We're just going to shove stuff in there and really beef her up, bulk her up. She's got a really cute little hat on, a spooky, spooky face. So cool. Really cool. And again, I will do a wide out shot so that you guys can see these all hung up and they're really their true length and them working. So she's super cool. Again, you can do sensor or turn her on. And let's turn her on and see her. So let's see if we can knock her. See if I can set her off again.
Would you like some drink? Or would you have some drink? The cat is special. I made it myself. Just for you.
Now she does have a really loud knocking sound when she talks, and all we're gonna do to make that a little quieter is put a really teeny piece of foam in here that you won't even be able to see, but it'll be enough that it will just quiet her down. But I still love just how loud and clear both her and the clown are when they're on. Super loud, super clear. They got cool, spooky, light up eyes, and especially her with her moving jaw. I just think, what a great price, what a good deal, and I thought she was super worth it. And she's going to be super spooky when we bulk her up.
Would you have some drink? The cat is special. I made it myself. Just for you.
So one thing I forgot to mention too with both of those animatronics, they are battery operated, which we love because again, we do a super huge bash out in our woods. We do have generators we take out to run things, but the more things that have to plug in, the more generators we have to use, the more extension cords we have to use, and just the bigger mess it is. So the more battery operated things we have, honestly for us, the better. We prefer it that way, and it makes it a lot easier because we can put the batteries in way ahead of time. We don't have to sit there and plug everything in, and we can put it literally wherever we want because we don't have to worry about where can a cord reach, where can it go. So both of those, 20 bucks, $17, awesome prices that you just can't beat, and I think both super cool.
Subscribe!
Both super cool, super well worth the money. Great Temu buys. So the next couple of things I'm gonna show you is all Harry Potter themed. A big chunk of our trick-or-treat trail that we do is Harry Potter. Last year, my husband even made a super cool flying car, which again, I'll show you in a later video when we start to decorate everything, and I'll show you how we've made different things and how it all turned out. But we just always want to revamp it turn it up and get more and more. So I got some really cool Harry Potter stuff from Temu this year, and they honestly did not disappoint. So one thing that we made last year was floating candles, and that took the toilet paper rolls and paper towel rolls. We had to glue tea lights in the top, use hot glue to make the dripping, the fishing wire to hang it from. It was a whole thing. And then you had to go and turn on all of those lights one by one and then rehang them in the tree where we had them. So again, this year was all about what can we do to make it not only look better, but also make it easier on us. So I'm so excited. These were $21. I have noticed that the ones I got are out of stock, and so it's about $22 to $24 to get a similar set. But on Amazon, they're like twice as much. And again, I am not disappointed at all. These ones I just opened, so I don't have batteries in them. They each take AAA batteries, but these are a set of floating candles. So they come already with the fishing wire on it, which you can probably see it's right here, and then it's taped around there. So they all have a bunch of fishing wire already that you can tape up. They're super cool candles. I'll show you the box. So this is the box. They're all those long candles that will come on with the warm light. And it came with 20 of the floating candles. And then instead of having to go by and click on an on and off button one by one, this actually came with a remote, and not just any remote, but a wand. We can be out there, and how cool is this? It doesn't get any cooler, any more Harry Potter than needing to turn the lights on, getting out there in front of the kids, or giving them a chance to do it and saying Loomis and lighting up those woods without me having to tit every little one by one. So I'm so excited about this. I'm probably more excited than any kid's gonna get doing it, because again, I'm such a Harry Potter freak. We did Harry Potter World for our honeymoon, and we're just beyond obsessed. So this, I think, is one of the coolest things. Again, we paid $21 for it. They're now $22 to $24, but well worth the money. And in a later video when we go to decorate, I will show them again with them working with the batteries in and everything, but I'm so pumped about those.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next thing we got, and this was $9.90, is the sorting hat. So this is...
Why is it talk?
I know, he does need to talk. If it was like a little Gryffindor. So this is a sorting hat. I'm definitely going to zhuzh him up with a little bit of dark paint to really make him look super old. He's got the little stitches and everything there. And then I'm going to stuff him a little bit more. He does have stuffing in the top here and patches and stuff on him. And we're just going to do it the perfect amount so he really sits in that perfect way. You can actually even fit him on your head too. And I just think this one is so cool. I was so excited when this showed up. I think it looks really good.
Let me fit it on my head.
Okay, come here. Let's fit it on your head. And again, for the price, you just can't beat it. Under 10 bucks. All right, look at the camera. Hufflepuff. Are you a Hufflepuff? Yes, Hufflepuff. See, and it even works. Good job. So the next thing we got, and I actually got three metal Harry Potter signs. And two of them, my husband already stole and hung up around the farm because they were so cool. And he just had other places for them instead of saving them for Halloween. So one of them is the platform 9 3/4 sign, and I will get a shot of it outside where it is right now. But that one was $4.85. It's about this long. And again, I'll get a shot of it. It's metal, super cool. Nothing but happy about that. The other sign that we got was the 3 broomstick sign. That one was also $4.85. Very cool. I will get a shot and show you that one because there is a little watermark on that one, but I'm still not disappointed. No one's going to get up really, really close to it, so I don't think anyone's really going to notice. So this next sign that we got that I still have in here, because this is going in the trick-or-treat trail, and then probably somewhere around our property, because again, we're just obsessed. And this one I hadn't opened yet, but I can see right through the plastic how awesome this is. This is the Daily Prophet. And again, it is metal, so it can stand up to the weather. And look at the detail in this and just how cool this is. It's so sweet. And they had a couple versions of this. So there was a couple that showed stuff about Azkaban and everything. I just really loved this one with Dumbledore on it because, you know, he's OG and he's awesome. And I just thought, this just looks so good, and I can't wait until this is in the trail hanging up for people to walk by, because it just gives Hogsmeade vibes all day long, and I'm so impressed and I so love it. It's so awesome. And this one was $4.83. And again, when you can get any metal sign, we love signs around here, and metal signs don't come cheap, and especially ones that look this good. There's a lot of times we go on eBay to try to save money with metal signs, and we get them and we're like, okay, there was a reason that that was that price. But this one, I feel like I would have paid $20 for this sign. It was super cute, super good looking, and I just can't wait. And I'm so glad it's yet another thing that we can put up early because it can stand in the weather. So that's another thing important to us when we're doing this big party, is how early can we put things out so we're not doing every single thing the day of or the night before. So things like that are really great. This next thing is not weatherproof. It is also maybe not for the trick-or-treat trail, but I'm so obsessed with Harry Potter that I couldn't resist the Marauders map. How cool is this, you guys? So we, like I said, went to Harry Potter World in Universal for our honeymoon. So we have like the maps that came with the wand. Those are super cool. But this, oh my gosh, it's so cool. So this was $2.58. And check this out. It opens way up, you guys. It is just so, so cool. Opens all the way up. And it even has little areas that open up even more, so you can see deeper into the castle. And some more over here. And I just thought, even if we don't use this in the trick-or-treat trail, I am just obsessed and I can't help it. And we have a little wizard bag inside that we keep like our wands and everything in, because yeah, we're those people and it's cool. And I just thought, even if this just goes in our little collection amongst the other things, I thought this was just too cool. Under $3, and I'm not at all disappointed. This is another thing that if I'd have seen this at Universal for $20, I'm that nerd. I would have bought it. This is so cool and so detailed, and I love it. And just another buy. Like I said, 99% of the buys that I did in this Temu haul for Halloween stuff did not disappoint. Honestly, most of them exceeded expectations, because I kind of had that thought in my mind, like, okay, it's from Temu. I've heard the things, and look at this price. There's no way. But I'm a big Dollar Tree shopper. I'm a big Amazon, anything on clearance. And I like make stuff so that I don't have to buy it. So for me, these are like exceeding expectations. I'm so pumped. So we also got this sign, this 3 Broomsticks Witch Brewed Butterbeer. And honestly, this one, it's metal. And you can see like the size there. And it's honestly really great from about this far back. But this is one of those where you definitely want to look at the pictures really close, because this one actually has a watermark on it. Not a big deal, because we have it out on one of our animal enclosure houses, our donkey saloon. So no one's gonna see it real close at the party or anything. They'll see it from far back, and it's really cool. But definitely keep an eye out for in case you get that. But again, this was super inexpensive, so I still can't complain. And for someone who is obsessed with Harry Potter stuff, for something being under $5, you still can't go wrong. I feel like, you know, when I'm looking at it from this far back, I don't notice the watermark at all. And again, it's not gonna be in the midst of all of our Halloween trails and stuff, so no one's gonna come right up to it and notice and be like, hey, what's that? So for something that's metal, a cool sign, and Harry Potter, still a really great deal, and I'm still not mad about it. And neither are the donkeys. They're excited. And it looks so good. Look at the colors and everything. It looks so good up there. It's awesome, and we love it. So this is the platform 9 3/4 sign. It's a really good size, as you can see. And again, metal. I thought this turned out so cool. This was definitely a sweet buy. But we just had finished our fence and gate that goes around the front of our place. And my husband was so excited, and I guess wanted to feel a little extra magical pulling in. So he put it on our gate. The next couple things that I have are some vintage things. I love like just super cool vintage classic decorations. But if you get actual vintage decorations, they're expensive, and to buy something cardboard that's expensive that could end up getting ruined, not only by the weather, but I have children and also I'm clumsy. I just can't justify spending the money on it. So I got a couple really cool items for super, super cheap. The next thing that we got is one of the vintage looking things. I can figure out how to open it. So I got these napkins with the cute little faces on them. And I just thought that they would make a cool banner, or I might decoupage them onto something. I'm not really sure yet, but I thought they were so cute. They were $3.33, and I thought you cannot beat that. Like, there's quite a few here. And there's different ones. So there's this guy of the lighter orange, and then there's kind of a brighter, deeper orange, and then he's so cute. Look how cute this one is. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. So you've got multiple faces and colors in these, and I just thought, wouldn't that be a cute banner? Look at that. That would be such a cute little banner. These back and forth, that would be so cute. Oh, I'm loving that idea. So I got those. Again, super, super impressed. At this point, I mean, you can get most of your party stuff here. You're like, what do you have to lose? Even just napkins. So that was $3 for those. I should have counted how many. I should have wrote it even down. But it looks like there's 10 of each color if I look really fast. So this would be 30 napkins for $3. And I feel like at the dollar store, when you're getting the specialty ones, that you get like 12 for $1 something. So, you know, you're paying the same amount, if not a little less. Oh, let's stay with something vintage. So these next things are tabled toppers. So I'll show you, it looks like, obviously they're in pieces, and then you put them together. So let's get the bottom out first. So you would take, this is the base. This is like, feels like old school, love it. It looks like they have maybe a sticky side here. You have them open and you'll stick them like this. And these were $6.97. And there is 10 of these, and there's different sizes to the bottom. So let me show you what you would do first. So here's like one of the pictures, and you would put that in between and set it like this. And then it's a cute little centerpiece. How cute is that? Less than $1 a piece. And this is actually one of the smaller bases. So the larger ones, looks like you're getting 5 of each. So you'll get 5 small, 5 large. And you have orange and black ones. These are so cute. So again, there's stickiness on the inside. And then you would just open it all the way around and have your picture you picked stuck in it. That is so cute. That is so cute. You cannot beat that. That looks straight out. That looks like the vintage pieces. They were all kind of with this kind of cool, you know, paper mache, or not paper mache, but you know, that kind of like tissue and cardboard. That's what it all was. And it all looked kind of like homemade and cool. So there's one. And you have an owl. Ooh, this guy's spooky. Ooh, this one says creepy season, and they're double-sided on them. Oh, this guy's so cute. This is my favorite. Anything that's black cat, I'm down. That's so cute. And it looks like there's 2 of these guys. And I might have gotten extra. This seems like more than 10. Anyone keeping count? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's actually 3 of these in here. That was 8, 9, 10. Ooh, they gave me 11. This is supposed to be a 10-piece set. I don't know if I got 11 bases. There's another owl. I think we had one of his. Ooh, this looks kind of like a creepy moon almost. That's spooky, y'all. And then this cool, another black cat, bat, pumpkin. Oh, he's driving like a pumpkin, flying pumpkin. That's cool. And again, you would just put it in the little center things, but not that one. Put them just inside the little center and then sit on a table. They're so cute. That is so cute. I love that. That is awesome. So those will be on our little treat tables everywhere. And again, I have yet to be disappointed going through these. It's so cool. I mean, especially like I said, if you're gonna try to get actual vintage pieces, even off of like eBay or online somewhere else, they cost a lot because they're really cool. And especially right now, I think more people are into the classic Halloween than there have been before. And so just the prices have really been driven up on that style stuff. Even the stuff in like new stores, you know, Target and everything. If it's vintage looking, it's more expensive. So again, super, super excited. These next ones might not be out at the party. Again, this might have been a little bit more personal for in the house. But just in case someone ends up in my house at the party, I thought these were super cool. So I love changing our pillows with different pillowcases for the seasons, but honestly, pillows are expensive, or the cases for them are. And I found these, again, they look kind of vintage. They're like in a vintage style, but what I think would be kind of newer pictures on them. And they were $8.97 for 4 of them. So you're paying just over $2 a piece for them, which I feel like is an awesome deal. I've gotten on Amazon before, and I know that they're more than this. And look how big these pillowcases are. So this one says Happy Halloween and has 2 ghosts on it. These are ginormous. I actually think I'm gonna have to get bigger pillows to put inside. I feel like when I get these, they're not usually that big. Oh, this one's cool. This says, keep creepy? Keep it creepy. Look at that. He is so cool. And I love like the color, kind of that more doll, again, kind of vintage feel colors. This one says trick or treat. Or at least it says trick and treat. So cool. Almost Jack Skellington looking on that pumpkin, which is cool. I love that. I think that's awesome. They're so cute. And then my favorite, I think it says, don't be a scaredy cat. Don't be a scaredy cat. Look at the black cat. I love anything black cat. And again, these are so huge. These are huge. I'm definitely gonna have to get new pillows to fill these, which is fine with me because usually things come really tiny, and those were like way bigger. That was another thing. Like I said, almost everything that we got, like 99% of everything, not only were expectations met, but they were exceeded. And I can't complain. Getting a deal and having things be better than I thought they'd be, I'll take that all day long. So the next batch of things are actually the treats for the trick-or-treat trail. And again, this was a place where I thought these are super cool and super cheap. Treats are expensive to hand out, and we like to have lots of stations we do. So we like to think of more than just candy to give out, because kids have a lot of sugar in everything, and my kids do, and I do. I have too much sugar. So my point is, though, on Halloween, we try to think of something different so it's not just candy, 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 especially because we know ours is not going to be their only stop. So the first thing I got were these tattoos, and I'll cut them up so that they each get like a couple each time. But look at this stack. I think I counted them out, and there was 150 of them, and these were $1.50. I know that they have glow-in-the-dark ones on there too. I just started with these to see like the size and everything, and there's a lot of different ones. They are not all that same one. It actually looks like, oh, look how cute those are. Looks like quite a few of them are actually, I think every single one might be different. Yeah, it comes with every single one of these is different. So there's a lot that you get. And then again, you can just cut out so each kid gets a couple. You can cut them out so each kid gets one. But I thought that that was a really good deal. I mean, even Dollar Tree can't beat that one. So that was super cool. The next thing is because I'm super Disney obsessed, and specifically Haunted Mansion obsessed. These were $1.98. There's 50 of them, and every single one is different. And they are Haunted Mansion ride stickers. Look at these, you guys. It's so good. There's so many. They've, you know, the Haunted Mansion. I mean, they're all Haunted Mansion, but I mean, like, specifically that is. There's no turning back now. How cool is that? That's so cool. Welcome, Foolish Mortals. That's so good. That's so good. But yeah, they're all different. Some that actually look like the actual ride, which is super cool. I mean, that's just cool. But there's 50 of them. All 50 are different. Oh, look at some of the stretching pictures. They're super cool. Every single one is different. And again, it's just another cool thing that kids can get instead of candy. I know they get enough toys and treats too, but just something different. We like to have it, so each one's kind of different. And a lot of times I try to kind of keep what treats go with what things. But anyway, so the next thing, I actually ordered another set of these. I like these so much. And I hadn't even actually full on opened them. As you can see, they're still in this plastic, but I could see right through this plastic that I love these. So these are slap bracelets. And I remember loving these as a kid, and I thought this is so cool. So the slap bracelets were $3.98 for 24 of them. I just thought these were all so cool. So it showed in the pictures, and it does look like they've got multiple kinds here. Oh, little treats. How cool is that? Oh, this one's cool. And the test, let's see if they work. They work so good. They're actually lighter than like a lot of them, which I actually really like. I think that's so cool. Oh my gosh, that's so much fun. I'm gonna end up keeping one, playing with it all night long. Oh, look at this one. The pumpkin even looks a little Jack Skellington-y, I feel like. That works really good. Those are awesome. So yeah, you get 24 for $3.98. So I could already tell without even trying them at all. I hadn't even opened them out of this baggie, and I already went back and bought more so that we'd have more, because I just thought those were way too cool. So yep, still exceeding expectations here, which is awesome. And then the last thing I got with that little bunch is just for things that we're gonna make. Like I said, we like to make things, and these are the bottle labels, like old bottle labels. The only thing I will say, and I noticed this actually when I had it in my cart, was that I picked out a set that they were all the same shape. And then right after I had ordered these, I saw that they had a bunch where they weren't the same shape, but that's okay. These were $2.72, and I believe that there's 100 in this set. So I thought, whatever, I'm not gonna reorder different ones because there were so many in this, and I'll do different things to the bottles to make them look different and then make some of my labels myself. So that was still just me not looking through the pictures. Other than that, these are super, super cool. I mean, they've got a cool color. They look super vintagey, and each one is different, it looks like. This is something with mice. Yeah, mouse tail, eagle nails. So, I mean, they are all different, it looks like, too. So, you know, each thing says something. Oh, that just said brain juice. But, so, I mean, they each say something different, which is super cool, and that's the whole point of it anyway. You can make the bottles and what's in the bottles look different. So, the last couple items I'm gonna show aren't quite as I thought that they would show up. Like I had mentioned, about 99% of everything we got, we are super happy with. And then the two that I'm a little iffy, it's completely my fault for not looking and reading it a little bit better. And a lot of times in the descriptions, they don't give the size, but they do in the picture. So the first thing was $3.77. And I will say that the day this showed up, I had actually just went to Dollar Tree and bought a couple of their really big cauldrons that are $1.25, by the way. And they're massive. So that might be part of my disappointment in this one. But I got a cauldron and it is just teeny. It looks like one of the buckets that you used to pay like $1 for to go trick-or-treating, which is super cute. But I kind of pictured like cauldron, you know, and I know $3.77 is cheap for these kind of things. It's crazy. Even the pails have gone through the roofs. So I know that that's probably still a good deal for what it was. It was just me, the one thing I over expected on, and that's okay. So I'm still think it's really cute. We're just gonna do a cement pour in this one and use it as a mold for that instead of trying to use it for a big thing. So we'll make it worth even more when it's cement. And that's super cool. The last thing I got, again, was my fault. I hadn't looked at the description pictures all the way through to see the size until after it showed up, and I thought, well, that looks small, because in the title of it, it says large dragon. So I thought, because it says large, that means that there's a small and a medium, so large must mean it's big. And I envisioned, I don't know, well, not a statue, but, you know, a cool blow-up thing or something of it swimming and looking like a thing on the trick-or-treat trail. This is the dragon that came up. So this was $6.75, and it's very small. It's actually really good weight if you were wanting something that sat on your table or on a shelf. This is actually really good weight, and I feel like good for the price if that's what you were hoping for, that's what you're expecting. But I didn't read enough, and so I was picturing in my head, I didn't think it'd be like this heavy duty and made of this, so I was just picturing in my head something fake stone but very light, like styrofoam showing up but bigger. But honestly, like I said, two things that I was kind of iffy on were both my own fault for not reading enough. So if you're thinking getting something on Temu to save some money, especially if it's these decorations and stuff, when Halloween can be so expensive, decorations can be so crazy, I say go for it. One thing I forgot to mention in this video is that all the prices that I've been giving are before what they call a price adjustment. So anytime you place an order on Temu, from the second you push order and check out and pay for it, before your items even show up and up through a couple weeks after receiving them, you can go on every single day, check on your order status, find the button that says price adjustment, click on it, and it will automatically check all the items in your order. And if any one of them has even gone down 1 cent, you can request a price adjustment and get that money back to you. I always put it right into my Temu credit because that one will happen within seconds. And we know I'm just going to use it on Temu anyway. So I always do it that way. And you can check each day, like I said. So even if it went down 1 cent one day, and then a couple days later, it goes down another 50 cents, you're rechecking price adjustment and it goes down again 50 cents. I have had anything from 2 cents to one time when I ordered a shade cloth, it had gone from like $17 down to $11, and I got the whole $6 or $5 and whatever cents difference from that. Just with this Halloween order alone, from everything I've showed you, I've gotten over $5 back just by checking each day, price adjustments. Second I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go on again, press that price adjustment. I will do it every single day until it tells me that it's been too long and I'm not allowed to do it anymore. And that's just another way that you can save with Temu, that you can earn some money back with Temu, and just another reason to go on and use again. Like I said, these things are already a way better deal than in stores when the quality is super comparable, if not sometimes even better than what I'm seeing out and about in the regular box stores. But you're also getting things back from them. They constantly have sales and you get free shipping with it. I think Temu sometimes has like a minimum depending on who the seller is through it. So definitely click that price adjustment after you've gotten your goodies. I know you won't be able to resist after seeing some of these. So if you've made it this far in the video and you are thinking about ordering from Temu, I'm going to put a couple links in the description that you can use either through getting the app on your phone or shopping through the website on a computer. And if you use that, there's the coupon waiting for you to be able to use on your purchases, and I get a little back too. But really, whether you use the link or not, I say try it out. I know I love saving money wherever I can, especially when it means I get to give the kids something more fun, more exciting, and just more full. And I think you should go for it and try and get excited too, because it's spooky season. You say?
I said watching subscribe to our mushrooms videos. Watch our mushroom videos.
And watch our mushroom videos too. Okay, thank you.
And I got a puff ball.